Greetings and welcome to the Conscious Business Coffee Break, where we take a few moments to see what's going on in the world of conscious business, support your efforts as a conscious business professional, and just today do some awareness of our impact and awareness of our showing up in conscious business. And I'm going to give you some tools today, or at least one tool today, to quicken the heart-brain connection and how that impacts your showing up as a professional in conscious business. My name is Stephen Donaco of the Conscious Business Enterprise, the Division of Humanities team, and happy to be outside again here today in the interest of just making a connection with nature and the earth and the outdoors, and using this as a means to get charged up, to get energized, to get connected with all that is in the natural world so that we can show up in conscious business. So I wanted to talk about the power of the heart-brain connection and how that can be of benefit to you as you go forward in your business. Because we know, particularly in the West, in the current paradigm of business, it's all very heady. We all come, show up and expect to just be using logic and thinking and all of these cognitive type of skills and processes. And that becomes often at the expense of the rest of our embodied selves, in particular the heart. So the nature of business in the West has gotten perverted through overuse of the head and logic to be a detriment to not only the rest of our bodies, but a detriment to nature, a detriment to the care and concern and well-being of others in the world. So a way that we, as conscious business people, can inoculate ourselves from that continued dysfunction is to make a conscious connection of our hearts and our brains. So this isn't all about getting into the heart at the expense of thinking and logic. It's about harmonizing them. So we don't want to swing the pendulum the other way to just say we're all going to be heart-based only and forget about thinking and logic and the brain and the head, but we're going to harmonize the two of them. So if you're at all familiar, and I know a lot of people in this community are familiar with HeartMath. I apologize if you're getting some wind. It's very windy out here, but this is part of being in nature today. So if you're familiar at all with HeartMath, HeartMath gives you a really important tool for becoming grounded in yourself and to harmonize your heart and your brain and the rest of the systems in your body. Right? So if you the way that I talk about HeartMath when I'm in front of groups or working with business professionals and teaching this technique is that think of your body as a stringed instrument. And we know something like a guitar, if one of the strings is out of tune, you don't have to be a musician to recognize that the whole guitar is out of tune. We just hear it and it doesn't sound right. So your body's the same way. So if your thinking is online, but let's say your digestion's off because you're stressed, your body isn't going to perform in tune with itself. So in order to have clarity of thought and to have strength of body, and therefore to show up as a compassionate professional that can really, truly be open and aware of everything that we do in business and how it impacts every other thing. HeartMath and the practice of HeartMath is one way that we can bring ourselves fully present and fully aware of ourselves and all that is. So, and the way we do HeartMath is, or one way that we can do it is, you want to be completely aware. You can certainly do it with your eyes closed, but this is not the same as meditation. You want to be completely aware and awake and present. You can do this in the middle of a meeting with people. You can do this when you're walking. You could do this when you're driving even. So the whole idea is to be present in the moment, take care of yourself, and tune the instrument of your body right here and now. So with your eyes open, you simply just become aware of your breathing. And if you're feeling emotionally charged, you just continue that breathing and then bring the attention to your heart space and conceptualize your heart as if it's a third lung. And just in your mind's eye, see the wind, the air coming in and out of the center of your chest. So the first step is to focus on your breath. The second step is to focus on your heart. And then you just keep doing that with full awareness, being in the moment. And as you are focusing on breath and then focusing on heart, you just do that until any emotional charge or any stress is dissipated. And what this does is it not only tunes all of the different systems in your body and brings you into what's called coherence, but this also clarifies your ability to think, to be present to another, to think more clearly, to be able to consider all of the factors that are happening in the moment, so that you can make an informed decision because you're fully aware. So it's as simple as that. Focusing on your breath, then focusing on your heart. And then there's the third aspect of this, should you choose to bring it in, is then just to recall a positive experience in your life. You might just think about somebody you love, or you just might think of a pleasant situation, or you might think of a place that you enjoy being, like for instance in nature here. And if you bring in that positive emotion and then just embody it as you do this breathing practice, that makes the coherence all the stronger. So it's to focus on your breath, to focus on your heart, and then to bring in a positive feeling. And you stay present in the moment and continue to do that. And eventually you will be present, fully here and now, doing your conscious business with clarity and with joy. And you'll be having a positive impact on yourself, on others, and everyone else that you serve in your conscious business. So with that, I appreciate you being here with me and joining me for the Conscious Business Coffee Break outside. Join me again on Wednesday at 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time for another edition. Do some heart breathing practice this weekend. Get out in nature. Become coherent within yourself and with nature and with others. And I wish you peace and much joy as we embark upon this weekend, and we'll see you again next week on Wednesday on the Conscious Business Coffee Break. Have a great day, everyone.